Hello, I'm Mitch Henck, wondering who will fill the seat left open on the state Supreme Court by the late Patrick Crooks. We have three people vying for the seat right now. We have Rebecca Bradley, who was appointed by Scott Walker to be a judge in Milwaukee County. We have Jim Troupas, a Republican activist who was recently appointed by Scott Walker to be a judge in Dane County. And we have Claude Cavelli, who's a 68-year-old Madison attorney who says he has no partisan agenda and never has in his life. Now, I don't know him well, but if that's true, what a concept. A judge that has no partisan agenda. Aren't you tired of knowing how rulings are going to be based on who's sitting there? The U.S. Supreme Court, you can always tell where Kagan is going to vote, or Sotomayor, or Breyer, or Ginsburg, or for that matter, Thomas and Scalia and Alito. You know how they're going to vote. Now, Anthony Kennedy's the one swing vote. You couldn't predict him. He was appointed by Reagan, and he did the pro-gay marriage ruling. At the state level, Patrick Crooks might have been the closest to a swing vote we had, but shouldn't a justice be impartial, nonpartisan, by virtue of that job, and just judge the law as it sits? I mean, we had a case in 2006. Mark Green was running for governor against Jim Doyle. He was moving millions of dollars in PAC money over to his political campaign from his federal PAC. That was illegal according to the statute, but they said it was okay because the election board was partisan and the justices were partisan. In fact, one conservative justice told me at a restaurant, and I won't tell his name, he said, yeah, he looked into the political contribution history of the civil service lawyers for the state who were against Green and found that they had given money to Democrats. I thought, why would that matter? They're looking at the statute. They're looking at the words in the statute. Why would donations by the lawyers to some Democrat matter? That's how partisan the court is, which I think is disgusting. Do you want somebody in a football game, if you step on the line, the hometown referee to say he wasn't on the line? I don't think so. So if Cavelli really is nonpartisan, maybe Cavelli is what the state desperately needs. My 2 cents, my 2 minutes are brought to you by Edge Construction and Capital Consultants. Bill McCoshen, a lobbyist who gets things done downtown. We can talk about this on the radio tomorrow at 8 o'clock on 92.1 FM, The Mike, The Mitch Henck Show. Talk to you then.